Tony Hawk, the Disney skating games. I was bad at them.
Hello everyone, I'm Vanguard Prime and this is my intro. We are playing Journey. I have a friend actually gifted this game to me and I am excited to play it. I have played a little bit of it. I think I played like 30 minutes of it and so far it's really good. I really think out of a lot of games that I've played, this is a really beautiful intro. I love that the character designs are like so simplistic, humanoid enough to where you can, alright, we turn, we gonna look. Yep. Basics. Okay. Right. So this environment is just really great. It's very awe-inspiring. Because you know, they do a great job of like leading you in and making you wanna explore just this vast wilderness here. And everything about this, the composition and everything, just makes you wanna keep, just like pulls you in. I didn't notice the clouds the first time and how they're arced. And you can see, oh, that's cool. You can see the sun kind of coming up over the ridge as you turn your view. All right, let's move forward. Oh, wrong way. You're really trudging up that hill. That's a really cool game mechanic where you're actually like, you can feel the character just trying to get up that hill. So this is really cool. The whole composition of this game is just beautiful. I see why people fell in love with this game. I've seen this before in my little tiny bit of a playthrough. I played up until the next section, so I did get through this game, and I just remember it was just really pretty. These look like little birds stuck in here, so that makes me... Obviously this thing is what... These little rope things is what makes them have their abilities. Let's see, can I... Oh, that's a huge chime. That's what that is. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, God. Ugh. Can I jump up here? Oh, there we go. Give me more. Thank you. Give me more, give me more. Well, it's actually tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Does he have a car? Tell me more, tell me more. No, that does not work at all with this setting, so... Oop. Grease. Grease with Journey. The music's so pretty, and I'm sitting here singing Grease. Oh, did I walk up already where I'm not supposed to go? 1 ribbon, 2 ribbon, 3 ribbon, 4 ribbon. Runs off. Gameplay's like, no, let's run off. More little ribbon birds. Ribbon birds. Ribbon birds. Okay. My mouse. Use your mouse. Cool. I am using my mouse. Let me get whatever this thing is. Oh, are those the things that makes the I guess that makes my ribbon longer, huh? Okay. Well, I should probably get the other chime that was like up here. Little chime box. Ching ching. Ting ting. Is it ching ching ting ting? Chime. It is chime to chime. No. Bad. Terrible. Terrible joke. Give me ribbon. And do I have to? Oh. Turn up. One heck of an on button, huh? God. So this is really, I don't know which game came out first, but this is really reminding me of the game Abzu. That's the one that I played first. I did not finish the game. I need to. It's a really pretty game. It's an underwater version. It's an underwater game. But each time you complete a section, you have something like this that's very, very similar. This is pretty in the fact that it's a mural, and it's all based on like an ancient, okay, so taking a second to take a look at all this. This architecture is very based on the ancient world. I can see a lot of like Babylonian, Assyrian, Middle Eastern influence, especially in like the pattern and the repeat patterns, particularly the lattice for the windows. That is a very Middle Eastern look. You see that pattern a lot in like Arabic rugs and in the windows as well. That this pattern right here, up here, where it is the white meets the brown stucco, or the white stucco meets the brown, that kind of reverse, that upside down like pyramid, the ziggurat sort of looking thing, that is a common pattern as well that's repeated in a lot of ancient history. So I appreciate that that they're pulling like an ancient world feel in this very fantasy-esque world by using things that's in our world and our history to play on that. So immediately, people that aren't versed in that, in that haven't studied ancient history, ancient architecture, or anything, not that I like it, so I read books about it and I do look at it. I'm very inspired by that. But people that aren't familiar with that can look at this game and feel that it's an ancient world, even though it's a very fantasy setting. This looks like it used to be underground, with how you got the rocks. Either it was underground or it was built into a cliff face like this, which is really cool. What's that? No, we don't sits. Don't sits. I think actually it was just built that it's not underground. I mean, it's possible that this was underground, considering how deep this goes and how much sand is in here. It's very possible that it was underground. I really like this right here with all the different stairs, and the fact that we like can't see where the next stairs is leads me to believe that this is actually the top of another building. So this is very, very tall. Huh, okay. So that architecture up there, you have some molding right up there, like not molding for like architecture molding, where it shows that it is a ceiling. So either, I wish I could get closer, but it looks like it. I really think it was built underground, because you have such intense breaking up there with the rocks. So that'd be cool if this was originally underground and over time everything crumbled to dust. Okay, moving on. Next section. This is a really pretty hallway. A lot of ancient temples, Assyrian, Babylonian, Mesopotamian, Sumerian. They live off of these temples, and you see that now in modern architecture, or more modern architecture in the Middle East. This is a pretty cool section. This is actually where I got to. So I was like 20-30 minutes into the game when I restarted it. At first glance, like, I really love how you can see a lot of the traveling roads here, with the fact that all these roadways, all these bridges went through here. And imagine without the sand, like how deep this place would have been. Wonder how many bridges there were, because you got a piece coming off of there, and you still see like 3 more in the distance over there fading out. And that's a really cool use. Actually, that's a really cool use of the mist and the sand that they have there, the dust, because Japanese artwork paintings do that a lot. In order to create depth, is they fade things off into the mist. You'll see the Japanese scrolls and the Chinese painting scrolls. They made use of negative space a lot, and this game, in this particular setting, is using a lot of, or in this particular section, is using use of a lot of the negative space in order to make it feel much, much bigger. Okay, let's move on. Jump! Whee! Okay. And alley-oop. No! I missed. Now, I'm guessing... Chip. Chip. It's pretty cool that the technology is these banners. The technology is these banners. So it's almost like it's a little bit like nanotech that builds things. So my first impression with this is some kind of robot looking thing to me. I mean, their sound design for it, but also the face. But it looks like some kind of like snake thing, like a robot snake. Because those segmental parts, and then more segment parts here. Up, 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 jump, jump, jump. Well, more like step, big step. And yeet. It's definitely a tech sound. Oh, there's another mural behind here. I don't know if I can get that chime up there. Can I? Okay, wow, that's cool. Mural, mural, mural. I can't, okay, cannot control. So that must be a picture of either this particular space we are in or the entire city. Because this was definitely a city. Like, ancient cities were ginormous. Just huge. The city of Babylon was like 3 times the size of Washington, D.C. That was how big Babylon was at one point. So it's not at all surprising that these that this would be that big. Okay, this looks like a piece of that tech, and this is definitely a wing. They kind of look like they're based off of whales. Like they kind of feel like very sky whale, like what they remind me of the machines from the Lost Empire Atlantis, or the Lost Empire of Atlantis. Man, the Disney movie from like the good one. We all know which one that is. But those machines that they use to fly on, that's what these things remind me of. So if they're powered by a crystal, heck, that's not surprising, but it's definitely this kind of like old banner tech. Old banner nanotech. I think I need to fly. Fly. This music is great. I'm skiing on sand and it's fantastic. Just hook me up to a boat. Let's go. Vroom vroom. Beep beep. Let's ride. I feel like I could make some kind of like song with this. This music. It's just, you want to chill. Sorry, I'm talking the whole time because you did not come here to listen to the music by the original sister. Oh, those drums. Oh, that's beautiful. Those are bongos. I can't tell which string instrument they're playing, but it sounds like I think it's called a kithra. It sounds like a very ancient. It sounds like an ancient string instrument. There's people actually that still play ancient instruments from like Babylon times, and the music that comes from that. Oh yeah, I am done with that section. The music that comes from these old instruments is like, I love that you can hear it nowadays and realize and like hear what people 3,000 years ago was listening to, and that just is, that's so cool to like connect with the past in that way. There's people that dedicate their lives to saving these old instruments and learning how to play them. I mean, the harp is obviously one that we know to this day, but there's ancient Celtic instruments that people still play. What bards would play back in the Middle Ages, people have remade that music. It's kind of rough on the ears, but it's still cool to listen to. I love how it just sits. How you just sit. Right? You fits, you sits, right? The camera moves on its own, which is sort of cool when you're sitting, but I notice it's moving. It moves even when you're walking, which that's annoying. I don't like that. Okay. While my character sits here, let's talk about it. I think I said most of what I really loved about this. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's nanotech. The whole thing is just so pretty. The sandfalls are great. Location, sandfalls. Les Sandfulls. Alright. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's go. And I gotta run by all these. Hello. It's me you're looking for. I set fire to the sand. I made glass. The fire and sand makes glass. Not. Alright. I'ma stand and meditate. I'ma sit in the circle. Hello, God. Oh yes, God. It God. Is that a train? That sounds like a train. That sounds like a train on tracks. That's interesting. That's what this was for, was trains? That makes... okay. Oh, okay. Alright, so I didn't realize this last section. So this actually is a statue. I didn't realize that was a statue. I couldn't tell. So this is the statue of their god or something. And it looks like these were actually trains. Like, so this looks like trolley, like a trolley track. And we're essentially repairing the history as we finish the sections. We're finding out what that section was for. That's pretty interesting. So the first section, I think, was very farm-like. Okay, and the falls have split. Let us go. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that is really annoying that the camera keeps... It's like a bad car. Camera keeps pulling to the left. Pull to the left. Wow. Okay, so you can hear it. Oh, is that another person? Is that another character? Because we fell from the sky at the beginning. Have I failed in my quest? Is that why you must send another? Am I too slow? I've been talking too much. I'm too slow. Trudge. Oh, did I mess up by using my power? No. Rings. I wonder how many reference photos they had to look at for these sands, because these sand, like the sand shapes and the sand dunes and the sand dunes and all that sparkly sand. Bird? Burb? No, wait, it's leaving me. Come back. I want to pet you. Let me pet you. Birds. Oh! Yes, let me fly. No. No, do it again. I don't want to walk. Me at every theme park ever. No, I don't want to walk. Ooh. Sprawling cityscape, honestly, man. Oh, this is another mural. Okay. 2x4s. Let me just sit here for a second and take a look at this. I really love how these things look. Like, I really love how it looks. Whoever designed these, you did a great job. They look really cool. Okay, this is another, oh, the flying birds. And apparently this place used to have trees. Oh, we fly together. That's pretty. No, come back. Fly me. Pick me up. Pick me up. Let me. Oh, that's a star. Ooh, that's loud. Release the nanotech. Oh, that's where the chimes come from. That's cool. Okay. Oh, he ran into the wall. That was cute. Superhero jump. Oh. Give me up. Give me up. Yeah. Superhero landing. I think it's Angel from Deadpool. Superhero landing. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, Sheena Carano. They're great. Okay, this is cool. So this is cool. Man, video game sound design, if you don't get that right, you don't have a game. Like, sound design is so important. Same thing in movies and TV, animation. If you do not have good Foley, you do not have... It'll just pull people out of the story. Because Foley is... We're very visual. Humans are very visual, but we're very auditory. One of the things to make a story work is you don't have to have dialogue. If your story can work with just sound and music, then you have it made. You don't have to add dialogue. You can convey so much through visual and through sound. But also, I mean, I think that's why podcasts have become so popular, especially like storycasts, I think. I'm not sure what the official term is, what's been coined for them, but audiobooks, podcasts where it's an audio story, like Welcome to Night Vale. I think Girl in Space is another one that I've heard of. If you can tell a story through sound perfectly. You don't need any fancy... Yes, take me up. Ooh, thank you. I appreciate that mechanic. Oh, baby, no. You look so sad. How do I help you? Sure. Oh. Aw. You're welcome. I like that their god has like a mask or something. Oh god. The camera constantly veering to the left. Fix your tire. That's what it just reminds me of. It reminds me of a car. Reminds me of my first car that always pulled to the left whenever I was driving, and I drove in the snow, and driving in the snow, you die. That's bad. But always pull to the left. Now let's see what's at the top of the big scary tower. Oh, are we done with this section? Okay, I guess we are. Okay. So this is this game is mainly telling its story through very short segments, very short specific segments, which is great. That's fine. That's a very linear game. It's an experience. I am experiencing this game. It's a very good game. Sit in a circle. Kumbaya. You have been judged and found worth it, I guess. Okay, so you are learning it post. No, you're learning it pre. Because this is the next section that I'm about to enter into. Farm towers? They really managed to capture the ancient, they really managed to capture the ancient mural feel, which is really cool. I've tried drawing in that style. It's tricky. Release the burbs. Banner birds? Hi. Hello. Are you my magic carpet now? They're so cute. I appreciate this, and I love it. I want one. Hi. You are my ride. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. That was sweet. Oh, I'm being... Whoa. Oops. What am I supposed to do? I'm skiing. This reminds me of those old 90 movies. Ding! Ding! Oh. Not 90s movies, the old like 2000 games when you're like a skater. Like the skating games. Tony Hawk. The Disney skating games. I was bad at them. Very bad at them. Their hitboxes were terrible. Well, this is cool. Oh, I love those arches. This architecture is so great. Woo! Stay in your lane. Wow. Oh, wow. That right there is a screenshot. That's really pretty. Those balconies coming off of their walls up there. Oh, that is so pretty. I mean, the towers. Okay, more banners to take care of. I'm dusty. I'm very dusty. Banner. Release. Oh, okay, so now we have... It's gotta be guitar, I think. Fly me. Oh, yeah, I don't have to walk. Banner. Hi. And can I drop so I can finish fixing it? Oh, it naffed. Okay, you want me to do this one now? Cool. We do. Whoa. Did I just finish this section? I think I did. Okay. I guess I could get that chime. I released a lot of the birds. This is so pretty. Honestly. It's so pretty. That is so... Look at those sun rays. So far, this game is really great. It pulls you in with just the music and the gameplay. The gameplay is a little bit wonky, a little bit. Mainly that left tire, that left camera pull is really grinds my gears. All these little birds are cute. But I really like it. I really love the composition of this game. The artistry of this game is great. I don't know if this was a passion project or what kind of team they had, like how big their team was, but it's really pretty. They did a really fantastic job. So this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I will see you next time.